prosecutor I'd want is Merrick Garland. He's balanced, he's fair, he has the respect of every
I
conservative
know
jurist
Obama
in this nation, every
nominated.
serious
Is that what
conservative
you do
jurist. So,
for the
this
Supreme
isn't
Court?
like you
Merrick
can,
Garland
run the same
and
playbook and the same kind of attack machine.
McConnell
And, the fact
wouldn't
is these
even
crimes are
give
serious that he's been
Senate
charged
hearings
with.
on
Like
him.
Section 2423, which involves bringing a minor
McConnell
or
simply wouldn't
traveling
let the
for
Senate
sexual
function
intercourse with a minor,
as the
has a
Senate was meant to
punishment of
function.
30 years. And, sometimes the personal is not political, but here I think Gates faces a problem because he was the only member of Congress to vote against a bill that bolstered human trafficking investigations. And I don't think you have to be a member of QAnon to connect some dots with that one.
Wow, they're talking about Matt Gaetz again.
And
I
what do you
mean,
think
here.
about him more broadly, the way he's conducted himself in Congress? Because this is someone who really was of the school of using the government pose to try to go on Fox News and right-wing media. We showed him with the gas mask, a protest of masking in the early COVID era that didn't age well. And there were so many other things. And I wonder how investigators parcel this out. Obviously, his political views are protected and they are what they are. But the notion that he was a person who seemed to be acting reckless, making a spectacle, how, if at all, do they look at the facts of how he's conducted himself, if any of that relates to the conduct under scrutiny and flourish?
Well, Congressman Gates does not exactly distinguish himself as a serious member of Congress. He is most famous for wearing, as you say, that gas mask. But having said that, I don't think the Justice Department should consider that in any way, shape, or form, and I don't think they will. He'll be treated just like everyone else. If he really did cross state lines to do the things he's possibly accused of doing, then he'll face the same punishment as everyone else who's accused of that. That's the beauty of the rule of law under an administration that actually applies it even-handedly. And I know, we're just into the first days of this administration, but this team.
I don't know who this commentator is, but he sounds like the historian.
The right thing, whatever that is. It might be that he didn't do it, and then they would. I don't doubt for a second that Merrick Garland would end this prosecution.
Right, and I appreciate your measured point there, which is good for everyone to keep in mind. We all have the right to our opinions. The fact that someone may be a really annoying troll is separate from the legal process that they're entitled, and we'll see where that goes. Neil Katyal, good to have you as always. I want to remind everyone you can go to MSNBC.com/opening.
He sounds like Katyal, Katyal. He sounds like that historian, the male historian.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.
I don't understand a one-way thinking about a person.
Thank you for joining us for a most exciting and timely offering today in our Distinguished Speaker Series. My name is Errol Southers. I'm the director of the Safe Communities Institute. So on behalf of Dean Jack Knott and the Saul Price School of Public Policy, welcome today and thank you again for joining us. Before I introduce our special guest, I want to thank all of our donors and sponsors who provide us with their continued
Not sure I'm
support
pronouncing that.
for education, research,
Not
and
this guy.
outreach. And have
The
someone here
Katyal.
today, if you wouldn't mind just giving them a
Neil
round of
Katyal,
applause.
Katyal. Sounds like Michael Beschloss.
People ask us sometimes what we're doing, so you'll see enough propaganda today from us to give you our information for our website, which is sci.usc.edu. We know we do things well here. We brand. I say we can put SC on anything that's flat. So trust me, you'll have enough information that tells you how to get to our site. I've had the honor and privilege over the last, I've been here 15 years now, to host some pretty extraordinary people. Some of the best in the world at what they do, secretaries in the cabinet, Congress members, counterterrorism experts, CIA people, intelligence analysts, and Malcolm's a very, very dear and true friend, and I want to thank him for what's going to be his only Southern California appearance. He is, in my opinion, a true American. He's someone that's serving our country in the way that we need him most right now, providing us with facts and information about a complex threat that has evolved and metastasized, if you read his book, over decades, and compromised the very fabric of our democracy in a variety of ways. I just want to give you a little bit of Malcolm's background, because if I were to give you all of it, we probably wouldn't have time for him to speak today. He's been called to testify before Congress and advise House and Senate Intelligence Committees members on the details of the 2016 election meddling. Malcolm was a former United States Navy senior petty officer. Thank you for your service. With a 35-year career in United States intelligence, specializing in cryptology, national security policy, and counterterrorism intelligence. He's a Philadelphia native. He's fluent in Arabic, French. Je comprends un peu le français. Not nearly as good as yours. And Malcolm will tell you how many other languages he speaks. He's also known for serving as an instructor in survival, evasion, resistance, and escape SERE training, in which time he taught Navy and Marine Corps pilots and crew how to survive when they're prisoners of war. He's the author of 11 books, and The Plot to Destroy Democracy, I have to say, Malcolm, in my opinion, is your best. Please join me in welcoming my esteemed colleague and dear friend, Malcolm Nance.
Well, I'm glad you could join us today, and I'm glad that I could be here at USC. It's my first time at USC, right? So I wanted to do something special, because a lot of times you see me on MSNBC, or you see me on TV shows like Bill Maher. We saw me on Bill Maher last Friday. Okay? That's why I'm here. That was fun. That was one of the better shows. From beginning to end, you should have been terrified. And the one thing that I do at MSNBC is, as the terrorism analyst at MSNBC, now the Trump-Russia analyst at NBC, is that I like to act as explainer-in-chief, and that's my role. And in my career, that's...
At this time, our offices are currently closed. If you require our immediate attention, you can chat with us online at qlinkwireless.com, or you may call us back Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. or Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To sign up for QLink Wireless, press 1. password.